Hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I know it's a delay. I see you guys already chatting away. All right, you guys. Okay, perfect, perfect. You guys can hear. You guys can hear. Hello. Ugh. My acid reflex is kicking in. And not because I just tried to scarf down some chili before I got on this live, because that was hard to swallow what I just heard. A lot of it was hard to swallow. So, yeah, a lot. All right, who's in here? Hey, Mika. Hey, Natty. Hey, Rozzy. Hey, Nene. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Tiff. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Kat Ann. Hey, Patty. Hey, Antoinette. I see you guys are in here. You are in here. Who, child? Look, I done took the Tums, the Pepsid AC, all of that stuff. When I tell you that was hard to swallow, oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So we're gonna recap. We're gonna talk about two. Of course, most of us, if not all of us, just came from Geo's live. Geo actually interviewed Derek, alleged fiance, who is 23 years old. Okay, she is 23 years old. This girl, 23. She met him, she said, in May. And the only May we could say is May of 2023, because May of 2022, wasn't he still in prison? Okay, so May of 2023, she met him. It is now June 13th. She is saying she is pregnant. Allegedly, she is pregnant by Derek. She says she is 1 month. So you do the math. You do the math. I think she said around May 5th, May 6th. She said she's 1 month pregnant. So that means within possibly a 2-week period, they did what they do. Unprotected, because she literally said on Geo's Live they have never had protected freaky tails. And she ends up getting preggers, allegedly. Oh, we got a lot to talk about because, ladies, we have to do better. And look, I know some of you guys was like, 23 is not that young. 23 is young, in my opinion. At 23, yes, on paper, I had a lot. On paper, I had a lot. But did I have the emotional intelligence to be able to understand the F boys that are out here? No, not at 23 years old. So let me just start off by saying this. Didn't I tell y'all Derek is an F boy? Who? Because there was some people who was arguing with me. And I know we can have difference of opinions. People was like, he ain't no F boy. He living his life. He ain't no F boy. Is Derek an F boy now? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Derek is an F boy. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he's not an F boy. Again, 1 in the chat if he's an F boy, 2 in the chat if he's not. I want to see these numbers. Let's see. Oh my God. That jumped so much. Nene, are you trying to be funny saying 2? Nene, girl, are you really? Now look, I ain't gonna laugh at you for real. Are you trying to be funny saying that it's a 2? Rozzy, 2? Okay, look. Well, who put 1.5? Me? Really? Y'all hilarious. I love y'all. Yeah. 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 F boy status. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Womanizer F boy status. First of all, they haven't even known each other for 2. Did she say F boys matter? I'm putting this up, damn it. Did she really just say F boys matter? Nene, and your ass is from Cleveland. I'm about to put this down. Are you sitting up there trying to just protect your Cleveland homie? Because Lord knows, but no, I know you playing. But look, you guys, I know some of us are definitely older, and this is not going to be, and I know if I pull a panel, child, try to understand where you were at 23 years old. Like, honestly, try to understand where you were emotionally, not where you were on paper and financially. Emotionally, where were you at 23 years old? And this older guy comes along and tells you everything you want to hear. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's start off with the according to Amber interview that she did with Derek. Now, she actually posted this on her backup channel, which is more according to Amber. For those who don't know what the backup channel is, more according to Amber. She has part 1 and 2 on there. Okay. So with that, she is literally talking to him about this. And one thing I constantly say, Libra men, and I know people gonna be like, you always talking about Libra. Libra men are liars. A lot of them are liars. And a lot of times they're not good liars, but they're still liars. Even if I play you, and I think I'm gonna play you the clip, I think it's okay for me to play the clip. I think according to Amber, I think she's okay with it. Kat, it's okay for me to just have people hear it as long as I talk in between it, right? Let me know if that's cool. But yeah. So I'm gonna play this part, and even when you hear it, y'all give me y'all opinions on what y'all think. Okay. Well, y'all give me y'all opinions on what y'all think when Amber asks him about who this girl is. Okay. So here we go.
Never gonna get back with her? Nah, it's a lot more. A lot more baddies around. I'm just having fun. Okay, well, I wanted to ask you, who is Blasian? Somebody that I talk to. That's pretty much it. She seems to really care about you. I'm saying a lot of females, once they get to know me, they would feel that way. So you guys weren't gonna get married? Nah. I don't think I'm ready for marriage right now. Well, she applied for a marriage license for you guys. What? Yeah, that's what I saw. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It was somebody else. Listen, I had just talked to this one other girl, right? Just having a good conversation. She told me, she took me down to the courthouse. Is that who that is? Or someone else? It's somebody else. She took me down to the courthouse. Same day I met her. She wanted me to marry her. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. What'd you do? You back out last minute? Back out? I only knew you for like 6 hours. Well, yeah, that's smart. I'm like, wow, like, I don't know what it is, Amber. I don't know what it is, but I told you I'm a good dude, though. But okay, so you weren't engaged to her, though? No. You guys date or anything, or just talking? Who you talking about? Blasian. Oh no, just talking. I don't know, just talking. And she's not pregnant? Not that I know of. Because I saw some receipts. Oh man, this is new news to me. Yeah, she's not very happy about the whole Nisha thing. Man, I was just what I was doing. I was just making amends. That's all. Making amends, making things right. Yeah. Did you ever?
Okay, damn it. Now, I know you guys couldn't see his body language, but just hearing him, don't it sound like he lying his ass off? It sounds like he's lying. So that was the first thing. I saw that last night because Amber, I think, posted it last night. Okay. So I saw it last night, and I already knew then. I was like, he's lying. He is lying. Okay, Lynn is saying no. It don't sound like he's lying. Okay, well, we'll see. But with that, I definitely saw. I was like, he's lying. He definitely. And then what happens is he'll do a half truth, or he'll answer it in a very passive aggressive way or passive way, and then he'll try to bring something else up to change the subject. Hence the reason why he said another girl was trying to get him to marry him, or whatever the case may be, or to marry her. He knows how to try to spin stuff. F-boy status. Okay? And we are not dealing with a Monique who is in her mid-30s. She is 23 years old. 23. So with that, just by him responding, he's like, nah, just talk. Just talk. Derek is full of shit, y'all. He's full of shit. Now, here's the thing. The girl, Blasian, while she was saying some of the right things, saying things are going to change and all of this stuff, and at the same time, there was a lot of things where I was just like, what the hell? What is going on? Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I heard this correctly, Gio asked in the interview if she thinks he's suspect. What I mean by suspect is he gay? Did he not ask her that? That is correct, right? So, and I know I have a delay, but he asked her that because Monique, at the same time, of course, is alleging a lot of stuff. So her response was, she doesn't know, but she has seen some things that were suspect. Did she not say that? Now, here's the problem, and I've said this time and time again. Derek has a type, and clearly by now we clearly see that he does give off colorist vibes. I hate to say it, but we not going to even include Monique in the situation because we clearly know what that was about at this point. But he definitely does give off colorist vibes. That's just my opinion. He gives off colorist vibes. However, all of them have similarities mentally. Okay? All of them have similarities mentally and deep inside, because she even said she has dealt with trauma. We clearly know Monique, in some shape or form or fashion, has dealt with trauma. Just because you don't tell a man your trauma doesn't mean that he can't see it on you. A man, especially a womanizer, especially a F-boy, especially someone who also has his own trauma, knows how to find those type of women. He just has the upper hand because he cares less. And I always say the one who cares less has more control in the relationship. But he definitely can spot out his own. He knows how to seek out those type of women. So when it all boils down to it, while she was saying all of the right things, that things are going to change, did I believe her? No. You still in la la land on the situation. You've known this man since what, May 5th, May 6th, and it's now June 13th? Come on. Who you think you fooling? And now you're claiming you're pregnant. What is really going to change right now? And you live in his city. And she can say all day long that she did not go up there for him and him alone. But at the same time, why did you move so fast then? That was a quick move. That's a month and a half you made the decision. That was a quick move. And then another thing she said, very proudly, is that her father, who passed, used to play for the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns. Derek sniffing out someone else he can use, maybe, allegedly. Do she got some? She got something? What's going on? Oh, really? Really, Cat Ann? Now, she didn't say that though in the interview. I didn't hear her say that. She made it seem like she got a cousin there, she got family there, and her school didn't necessarily have the right, situation, so it just made sense. Honey, let's keep it real. You got Atlanta, you got a lot of other popping cities. Cleveland, and I ain't hating on people from Cleveland. So don't be like, what's wrong with Cleveland? I ain't saying nothing wrong with Cleveland. But literally the man that you just met a month and a half ago, you decide to move there. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. He wanted to turn her into a boring housewife, she said. And you know what's so crazy? Girl. She gave me those vibes. She gave me those vibes too. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, all you could do is just sit there. And then she said without hesitation, we never use condoms. We've always been unprotected. We've always had unprotected freaky tails. We never used them. Baby girl, this is 2023. Why are you saying this with pride? Why? Literally. And you've only known this man for what, 6 weeks? This is scary, y'all. And I know some of the older ladies in the chat. This is scary. You know what I'm saying? These girls could be our daughters or our nieces, or this is scary. She probably said it on camera. So that's why, and I understand even what Gio said. Like, I don't know how much of this is a lie for her. She didn't look like she was lying. Now, we don't know if she's preggers, but at the same time, I feel like and he didn't deny her. He didn't deny her, and he really didn't want to talk about her. So, which is another sign of a lying F-boy. He was trying to avoid it and then try to say that was the first time he heard something about her being pregnant. I doubt it. I doubt it. So she says she's 1 month. Now, could it be that she's close to 1 month? Maybe it's like 3.5 weeks. I don't know. But she's saying 1 month, which means you really did not know this man. You did not know this man. So as far as I see it, while some of them are worse than others, and interesting enough, Nisha has a better personality. Even this girl has a better personality. We clearly know Monique's personality, but they're all the same. They're all the same. The only reason why I give this girl a pass is because she's 23 years old. And we all did some dumb-ish at 23 years old. Luckily, thank God, when I was 23, social media wasn't popping like that. Thank God. For y'all now, good luck. But at 23, yeah, emotional intelligence didn't have it, especially when it came to men and getting all the signs. She's the only reason why I can actually say, you know what, I'm going to give her a pass, because she is a baby. She is a baby. But she literally, and I know she said she was upset at Nisha, and I like the fact that she said in the interview that she was like, no, I'm not really mad at Nisha. And she also said she's not mad at Monique because she was like, I mean, she's an ex. Like, it is what it is, but I'm not mad at neither one of them. I'm glad she said that because she could have pulled a Monique and called all of these women every type of bees and everything else. But in reality, it does seem like she has her focus more on Derek and his F boy shit more than the women. So in that respect, I do respect that she's doing that because we clearly have two older women who like to point at each other. They like to point at each other instead of the common denominator, which is Derek. Okay. And somebody said, and again, the chat is going fast. Somebody said that Derek wears weaves. Who said that? He wears a weave, like a sewn in or a wig. He was already doing the spray hair liner allegedly, but literally weave. Did I see that correctly? Yeah, she went off on Nisha, but I want to say in this interview, she did say that, she was just going off because she was upset, but realistically, she doesn't have an issue with Nisha. Did she said that, right? Wow. Oh gosh. Look, ladies, can we just keep it a buck? Stop going after the women. The man, if he's literally playing all of y'all, he's the common denominator. Stop going after the women. That's an easy target. That's a weak target. Go after the one who's playing these games. Like, seriously. Stop blaming each other. Child, what weave and who's doing this weave? So he has weave dreads. Were those weave dreads from the beginning that we saw when he has weave dreads? Oh. Nene. Oh gosh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I don't think I've ever seen it. Now I've seen them do the spray tan liner and stuff like that, but I don't know about these. Lord have mercy. He rocking weave dreads. He rocking weave dreads. So let's see. Yeah, like, and I know Gio's coming back with, the lives, or so we can watch and listen to all of it. But I was uncomfortable. I know a lot of us was just like, what the heck is going on? And I think and if she is listening or she does listen to this, for me, let me speak for myself. It's not a nasty negative judgment of you. You're so young. Baby girl, we just want you to do better and understand that you are so young that you can turn this around before it gets worse. Before it gets worse, you can turn this around because this ain't it. This ain't it. Look, I know men who get like their manicures and their pedicures. I ain't never heard of them getting weave. Now, I know some, of course, that have grown their hair out. You know what I'm saying? California is known for pimping, you know what I'm saying? And I done seen it all from braids, Shirley Temple curls, all of that stuff. But I ain't never seen any of them rocking no weave, not even a quick weave. I've never seen it. And I'm trying to figure out how that's even possible, child. Who's pro little man that dogs women? Where you see that at, Lee Pepper? Which I think you're new here, so welcome. Who is pro Derek in the chat? I haven't seen it. Have y'all seen it? See, I don't know, Bobby. I don't know if she necessarily doesn't care or she's just saying that to put on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because every time Gio asked her that, she paused, and while she said things are going to change, she's not sure. So I don't necessarily know if she's not willing to do that. But again, is it more understandable for a 23-year-old to do that? Hell yeah. So, and see, this is my thing. See, it's one thing, as women, I understand when we're trying, you know what I'm saying, to keep our hair. And let me stop, because from my understanding, it can be traumatic for men too, especially men at an early age, if they are, if they're suffering from hair loss or whatever the case may be. But they can, you don't need dreads. You can cut them. You can do a low fade. You can do a bald head. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do, child. It would be it would be crazy if one of these girls got tired of him and literally, and again, I don't condone physical violence, if they start hitting on him and pull out them fake dreads or fake locks or child, that would be a sight to see. Whew. Yeah, like, you too young. Like, and haven't we, and luckily for me, none of the stuff I did in the past, I was able to walk away from it. You know what I mean? I didn't have to deal, you know what I'm saying, with those, that guy, or you know what I'm saying, that I dated in college, or that guy in high school. I walked away free from the situation. If she is pregnant, she didn't say if she's going to keep it or not, but if she is pregnant and she decides to have this child, and it is his, allegedly, if she does, that means she's always going to be connected to him. So already you're connected to this man, but you don't have to necessarily be with him. And, but gosh, like, Jesus, oh, baby girl, like, why? Before, and again, if this is true, you literally within 2 weeks made a lifelong decision. Within a 2-week period, you decided to make a permanent life decision for a temporary F boy. We have to do better. We have to do better. Temporary situation. This was a temporary situation for F boy. You decided to have unprotected freaky tails, and literally, now you're preggers. You're pregnant. Come on, come on, Cat Ann. I'm not dealing with you today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. Y'all be killing it in the chat. Yeah, they can get fake. I guess they can do everything. Just like, I guess we get lace front wigs, they can get lace fronts too, right? I've only seen it on the internet. Yeah, lock extensions. Yeah, lock extensions. Lily's me. I think this is your first time here, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, beautiful. Welcome. Um, okay, Lynn is definitely trying to say all of this. So you saying everything she's saying is BS, even with the receipts. Did you see the receipts from Geo's page, Lynn? Did you see the receipts? The receipts are on the community wall. And Amber has the receipts too. My daughter will be 22 years old, and I help her with her resume. Yeah. Look, Cat Ann, you my production too on the side. Like, you be telling Geo, girl, ignore it. Ignore it. I'ma ignore it, sis. I'ma ignore it, because they coming. I don't know, some of y'all trolling, some of y'all followers who were trolling. Mickey talking about some Team Derek. Okay, well, Derek is an F boy. So y'all can be Team F boy all you want, because at the end of the day, even if I think she knows him. I think she knows him. Now, you could say she probably lying about the pregnancy, whatever the case may be, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And all of them have led to saying some of the same stuff. And really, who is Derek for all of these girls to be lying on him? He's not a Chris Brown. He's not someone with means. He just has popularity. But at the end of the day, who is Derek? Like, she's lying about everything? I don't know about that. His hair was kind of longer. Yeah, you got that right. You're right. I did see that, and they did look thicker. They did look thicker. She ain't gonna change nothing with him. Exactly, Bobby. Nowadays, man, get wheezing. Yeah, I guess so, child. I guess so. I worked at a state mental hospital for 10 years. If you know, Yvette. In other words, you like, look, I know the signs. I know the signs. Mickey, yeah, no, I'm playing. Yeah, Mickey, you like to be a rebel without a cause sometimes, but I love you, sis. But no, we can all have our opinions. Yeah, doing too much. Yeah, Cat Ann is my production over here too. She be looking out for me. Um, at 23, I thought I was grown, but was still bumping my head. Hopefully, exactly. All of us, like if we really like all of us, even with those who had children at that time, I would say y'all was still bumping y'all heads. I know my cousins were. Like you young, you emotional, everything is a big deal. You feel like you're in love when most of it ain't love. We all have been there. We all have been there. And especially in this society, it's more of a microwave society where everything has to be now, now, now. Now, personally, for me, I would have never left after, 2 weeks or whatever case may be, in a month and a half of knowing someone moving to the city that he's in. I couldn't do it. But again, she is 23 years old. Why did Monique take his wig? Child, y'all are hilarious. When I tell you the chat be on it, hey, Wet Skittles, she said she was keeping. Did she say she was keeping it? Did she say for sure she definitely was keeping it? Lynn, I've done the math. I've done the math. It is. Are you saying it's not possible for her to be pregnant if she met him May 5th, May 6th, and it is now June 13th? Is it not possible for her to have taken a pregnancy test and know that she's pregnant? I would say it's possible. But y'all let me know in the chat. Is it possible that she literally could know that she's pregnant within that time frame? Y'all let me know. I think it's possible. Especially with these new pregnancy tests. It don't take much to know if you're pregnant or not. We're giving us advice in the chat, and she wasn't hearing and defending him, but was dragging him on her. Yeah, because she hurt. And again, she is emotional. 23 years old, you gonna lash out like that. It's more acceptable for a 23-year-old to do that. And even at her 23-year-old age, you don't see her lashing out like Monique doing. You know what I'm saying? She says certain things. And again, this alleged, because again, she alleged that she doesn't know about his sexuality. This is getting so crazy. Like, again, but what can you say at the end of the day? At this point, Derek, you causing all of this. So get into the fire. Shit. Get into the fire. Jill asked her if she was keeping the baby. Oh, okay. She did say yes. Okay. Well, she's going to keep it. Oh, okay. Well, she's 23. How many 23-year-olds actually listen to people? I know I didn't. This is a clear case of fatal attraction. For who, though, Yvette? Who are you for? Who? A fatal attraction for who? Who you talking about is the fatal attraction? I work the psych ER. Oh, okay. So y'all know. Y'all know. And it almost sounded like she was bragging on it in them receipts. Allegedly, yes, everything is allegedly. If she is pregnant, the first receipt would be showing the test. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And so, and Gio said we're gonna have to see some proof on that, because right now it is hearsay. But I'm just saying, is it possible? I mean, it's been what, 6 weeks? Again, Lynn, what do you mean by the math don't add up? Explain why the math doesn't add up. I don't know if I'm bringing up a panel tonight. So what about the math doesn't add up? That's what I'm trying to figure out. She's going to have his baby and then give him money every month to keep him coming back to her tour. Blazion said he asked about, oh, Lord, Cat. Oh, my sis. Whoo, child. Okay, well, just to be honest, there can be heterosexual men out there who may like that type of freaky tales. If they're doing it to a woman, I would say, is that possible? That's possible. That is possible. Where is the pregnancy test? Would she keep the pregnancy test for this long? This girl. Okay, so you saying that so you saying that Blasian is unstable. What do you mean by you can prove it, Lynn? You keep saying the same thing. How can you prove it? That's what I'm saying. Is it possible though for her to be pregnant within that time frame? She apparently is going around giving receipts today. Tasha K says she is going to post on her online page the receipts. So now she's linking up with Tasha K too. Okay, so look, one thing about Tasha K. Now I got my opinion on Tasha K, but typically, Tasha K doesn't post anything unless she got legitimate receipts. And what I mean by that is she's going to want to see the pregnancy test, the ultrasound, something. Because as far as I see it, what Geo has to me looks legitimate. But again, everybody has their different opinions on what, you know what I'm saying, level of receipt they want to show proof that she's pregnant. If Tasha K may have the pregnancy test or she may have the ultrasound. We don't know. This not giving her a pass for 23 credits. That's where we differ. Okay. I mean, again, we can agree to disagree. I know when I was 23, I was a damn fool. I was. I'm not going to even hold you. I was a fool. So, but that's me. So that's why I'm giving her a little compassion on the situation. I just want her to wake up because one bad decision with one sorry ass man can ruin your life or set you back some years. I'm just saying. And I think we all can understand that. Yeah, a lot because a lot of people are lying, but he definitely didn't deny it, and he was acting like he was very aware of some things, and he just didn't want to say anything. Yeah, he didn't deny knowing her. Yeah, and even the body language and how he was talking, it appeared that he was full of it. Exactly. How many stories have we heard where women thought that having that baby was gonna trap that man, and that man still left? Hell, the man left before the baby even came out. Right, I believe most of what they saying. Yeah, like everybody can't be saying the same story. Everybody can't be saying the same story, and Derek's just innocent in the situation because he's real quick to say most of the stuff that people say about him is not true. Yeah, bullshit. Because at this point, what is the reason for their lie? Now, you can say what they're saying is not true as far as what they're alleging, because I know there was the alleged scamming and all of this illegal stuff going around. You can say that that's not true, but all of these women and some of them are coming out with receipts. Like Nisha had receipts. I guess we could say Monique has some receipts, but we know he was with Monique, quote unquote, was with Monique. And so, and then this girl has receipts. At a certain point, even if there's certain levels of receipts, is everybody lying on Derek? I don't think so. I know, and I'm not team Derek. I'm not team Monique. I'm team Truth. I am team Truth, but at the same time, I don't understand what you mean by you can prove it. This girl probably handled with him, but I doubt there is anything else really. Someone women can't detect. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's possible. As human beings, our brains are not fully developed until we are 25 years old. Right. And I say for some people, they develop after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything can't be a lie. Where there's smoke, there's a fire. Especially when we're not dealing with a big time. Like, I don't even consider Derek a celebrity. He's the reality guy. Like, he's not a celebrity to me. Even when it comes to big time celebrities, I can see if a couple people lying on a celebrity, he or she, because they feel like there's money involved, more clout involved, more recognition. But Derek, come on now. Derek. So she does know what he has sent, but none of this. And some women detach after, yes. But she is not listening to the advice, so let her learn it. Yeah, but again, didn't we all learn? A lot of us learned the hard way. You think we think we know everything in our 20s? Did we not? I know. I thought I knew everything in my 20s. I was dumb and married at 23. I corrected that shit at 25. You see what I'm saying? Like, and were people it's able to tell you stuff, or you thought you was grown, so because you was grown, can nobody tell you anything? Hi, Miss Breezy, for sure. I think you're new here. Welcome. Okay, so she did say she was keeping it. Yes, it's possible. You talking about the pregnancy, Simone? Yeah, I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Yeah, yeah. All this behavior is posted online and you still with them. She claims she never saw the show. But at the same time, hold on. Rewind. Back it up. How did she say she met him? He had some type of club appearance or something like that in Charlotte. Did she not say that? Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. Okay, so you saying she wasn't with him. Okay, maybe I'll do a small panel and we can talk about it. Maybe. Cause look, I don't know. After the last panel, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Maybe I have to bring y'all up one at a time. But yeah, so maybe I'll bring y'all up and you can state your case. She said she knew him before, but made it official. Okay, so she said she knew him before, but made it official May 5th or 6th. Okay, but did she not say that she met him at some type of club appearance or some type of booking he had? Did she? If she's a month, she have to have gotten pregnant the first time. Yeah, and we know that's possible. Very emotional. Yeah, I was definitely emotional at 23 years old. You showed everything else. Okay, so you saying if you showed everything else, show that pregnancy test. I get it. But I would think, to me, in my opinion, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If somebody kept the pregnancy test or took a picture of it, I would say that that's clout chasing. Like, I don't know, like keeping a pregnancy test, like I would feel like if you kept it or if you took a picture of it, that means you was preparing for this. Like, I don't know about somebody who's keeping it. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that. She did a lot in 30 days. Exactly. A lot. If she got a belly already, she's been pregs. Does she have a belly already though? Or is that just her belly? That could be just her belly. She just may have a stomach. Derek ain't doing it alone. Yeah, I mean, he's not doing it alone, but at the same time, again, like I tell you guys all the time, two truths can coexist. And again, Derek has proven that he's the one who's more dominant in these relationships because he does not care. And that doesn't mean that he still needs to be held accountable for how he's treating these women and how he's doing these women, allegedly. She ain't have time to know anything about him because she just met him. Exactly. Now, Lonnie Lou. Hey, Lonnie Lou. I think she's lying also. Where's the proof? Got it. Got it. She's gonna get what she's asked for. Now, again, where did she meet him? If I see them out in public, y'all know I'll have my phone out recording. All right, yeah, and send it to us, girl. Send it to us. Remember on her story, she said he fed the ladies at the Crush photo shoot on her story. Okay, so but where did she meet him? And did she not say that she met him at a club appearance or something like that? If she met him at a club appearance, how the hell did she not know who he was? Where did she meet him? No, Lynn, I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing it now. If I drop it, I'll drop it later. I'm looking at the chat. So I'm not going to do it now. If I do it, I'll do it later. At this point, I'm a overload when it comes to panels. I may do it quickly, but right now I'm not going to do it. Maybe. But see, the problem is we have to accept people more in our community so they can be comfortable with who they are. He may be. It's alleged, but he may be. Why? Okay. And then we know that he says, I'm out here living my life. If any women attaches themselves to him, it's a mental illness. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where she met him, because if she met him at a club promotion or something, how did you not know who he was and look him up? It's a long road. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Child. Child. What Cardi B got to do with this? Who put Cardi B in here? Hey, H. Milligan, what Cardi B got to do with this is 10 years is going to be the most confusing Father's Day in Cleveland with him and children, Bobby. You are hilarious. I'm telling you, you're hilarious. She was on Kiki today before Geo. I'm not done watching yet though. Kiki? Who's Kiki? Child, who is that? Do we really need one? Just saying. Are you talking about the pregnancy test? What are you talking about, George? Um, yeah, 23. I had just graduated, but I was still emotional as hell. She was starting to sound like Monique. Yeah, ain't that? That's why I said he got a type. And while I feel like he got some colorist ways, and that's just my opinion, he got a type mentally. They all act alike. They all act alike until they get pissed off, and then all hell break loose. I suppose. I suppose. Okay, Lynn. No one said. See, and this just got cleared up. She met him apparently before, but they made it official May 5th or 6th. I don't think anyone is saying that they actually met. I was probably saying that because I needed clarity. But Kat Ann and other people in the chat, she said that she made it official. They made it official May 5th, May 6th, and that is that the case? Because I don't think she said they actually saw each other that day. So y'all let me know in the chat if that's the case. It could be that they made it official. Doesn't mean that she was actually with him though. Then I got everything and I'm showing it. Yeah, Tasha K, I mean, because of the following that she has, people are willing to give receipts. You know what I'm saying? Like people are definitely willing to give Tasha receipts. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out though. She claims she didn't know him, but she said she met in Charlotte. How did you meet him? Where did you meet him? And how did you not know who he was? So that's what we're trying to figure out. I may drop the link. I may drop the freaking link because at this point, oh my gosh, the chat is going. You guys, if I'm missing some of y'all comments, excuse me. Low hanging fruit type, exactly. They only been together a month though, right? Derek will literally talk to anybody. Yeah, anybody that he can probably manipulate. F-boy stuff. Okay, so you guys saying it's giving clout chasing. Okay, all right. So with that, he said that she herself has not seen the show, but her grandmother has seen it. Yeah, but how did she meet him? See, I need to know this because I could have sworn I heard her say it was at some type of event or something of that nature. She said she met him in Charlotte, so I'm confused. I'm confusion. I'm confused. So let's see. Like I said, he needs to be more about these women. I wouldn't be having that man see, child. Let me tell you. But again, she young. She young. She young. So the chat going fast, y'all. Yeah, her grandmother. Pretty much he isn't looking for love. Okay, so look, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm going to drop the link. We are going to take it slow tonight, okay? Maybe 1, 2 max at a time. And y'all gonna have a time limit. And then we're moving on to the next person. Because I know a lot of you guys have stuff to say. But definitely, I need for someone to let me know. Because I could have swore she said they met in Charlotte. But how did you meet him in Charlotte? Yes, please like the video. We have 93 people in the chat. Please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hello, everyone. This is the Chris Nicole. We are talking about the interview with Blasian that Geo did and the interview that Amber did with Derek. Because Derek, when Amber asked about Blasian, you can tell he was full of it. Like I said, F-boy status. Hey, Alicia. All right, so I'm gonna drop the link, and like I said, one at a time, and it's gonna be a time limit, you guys. All right. So with that, all right. So Lynn, I know you eager to get up here, so whoever you know, what I'm saying. So I just dropped the link. I just dropped it, so definitely. Okay, so me is first. All right, so me, you're up first. All
Hey
right.
everybody. So my thing with her is nothing that you're saying is authentic. Everything that you're saying, Monique has already put this story out 1,001 times. We could probably replay it word for word for word. Your text messages are not proving anything. If you're pregnant, you would pop that test out. You showing all text messages. Why are you not showing the test? If it's your first child, a memory. Not saying that she's keeping it for clout, but it's a memory. You're pregnant. Why throw it away?
So do
Why
people
wouldn't you
keep?
post
Look,
it?
I ain't never kept no pregnancy test. Do people keep them?
A lot of this generation keeps stuff like that, or at least has pictures of it. They post everything, everything.
Okay. Okay.
They post everything. So the fact that you're posting all these receipts, but you claim that I guess you're having a spiritual wedding, okay? You're pregnant. You don't show that. Like nothing that you're saying is backing up what you're saying. Everything that you're saying is something that Monique has put out or somebody else has put out. Yeah, you posted a picture. Derek didn't say that he didn't know her, so we can't say that she's not known. He did say that he knows her. I don't think it's that deep because your story is not matching up. Your story is
Okay.
not matching up. To me, it seems like the girl, like she's like one of them emo kids, very gothic-y. I just don't see it. I don't see it. And then the pictures that she posts on her page, I guarantee you, if she reaches 5,000 followers, she's gonna make an OnlyFans.
So
She's gonna
you,
have an
so
OnlyFans.
pretty much what you're saying is you think they definitely, of course, know each other and possibly have
Absolutely.
messed
He
around,
didn't
but the
deny her.
pregnancy part is what you're saying is iffy.
Yes, all
Okay.
that's iffy. The wedding, the marriage stuff, all that's iffy. I can't. That didn't even look like a full wedding dress. Like you
Now
seen
let me
something sheer.
now let me ask you this: how does she say she met him? Because I heard Charlotte. I
I
heard like
heard Charlotte. Everybody saying the club. I
the
don't know.
club, right? So
Yeah,
that's
it
what
doesn't make
I'm
sense
saying.
because you claim you
So
don't know him. You don't
yeah,
know nothing
because
about him.
in a club situation, and unless they was just in a club party and they weren't getting promo for it, in a club situation, they would say love at the lockup stars X, Y, and Z. And then furthermore, like everything that they typically did promos on, they posted.
Right, and Derek and Monique was together.
Right.
So if you met him in Charlotte, I'm quite sure Monique was with him.
Wait,
So
when
you
did they
knew
break
him.
up? When did they break up? They
May 5th. It was Memorial Day weekend when they broke up. It was May 5th when they broke up. Remember, he was on the live, and the girl from the
Wait,
club
Memorial Day
was in the
weekend
house.
is like May 31st. So May 5th
Something
is
like
when they
that.
broke up.
I
Okay.
want to say something like that. But remember the live when he went to the club and Monique left and went back to Chicago. The
Right.
girl that he was in the club with was in the house.
So that was around the time that was around May 5th. So that means if that's the case, he definitely wasn't in Charlotte. But again, I think we have figured out that it wasn't that he was in Charlotte at that time. She said that they made it official around that time. But at the same time, if you was looking at social media, you would
Right.
have saw the nonsense that did go on about that club situation and him and Monique, and they weren't officially done with each other at that time. They was going back and forth. So yeah, so
And
definitely.
also, if you're
Mhm.
mad that he was on the live with Nisha, why wasn't you mad when he was on live with that girl from the club? And he was laying in the bed with her at her house, rubbing on her. He said he was single then. Why you didn't come out then? If you're such a seeker, why are you coming out now? Because he was with Nisha. It all sounds like a story.
Okay, you got a point. All right, me. I'm a anything else before
See
I
you
put
later,
you
guys.
down?
Nope.
All right, appreciate your input. Thank
See ya.
you. All right, Lynn, what you got to say, lady?
Okay, look here, soul sister. Hold on, because the ride finna get tricky for you, all right? Me just pretty much said what I need to say. If you all you gotta do is look at the lives. If she's a month pregnant and they made it official on May 5th, that's impossible because that's the day Monique went home. That's the day, the night that he went to that club and was with that girl, and he was with that girl all the way into the 10th to the 9th. You can go back and look at lives. He was with that same girl all the way from there. So how could she be a month pregnant? How could she be a month pregnant? She would be more than a month pregnant. If she said she met him at a club in Charlotte, North Carolina or South Carolina, whatever, At that time, he was with Monique. Okay? And they was living in hotels. He was in, and that was the time when, and think about what she said. This girl said her boyfriend that she had before she met Derek at that club was a guy who played on Power, who abused her. That's what I just heard her say. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nicole. Think about it. You just look at the lives. She could not have been with him from May 5th to May 9th, because if you can go look on the Derek's lives, he's with that same girl that on May 5th that Monique went off on him about being at the club. So where
Right.
she
Where
said that
are
she
you
was
getting,
official on that day.
hold on, Lan. Where are you getting that they were together from May 5th to May 9th? We have proof.
She said it. She said she made it official on May 5th.
No.
If you made it
That's
official
not,
with him,
Lan, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you said that he was with that girl from May 5th to May 9th. I'm just, again, I like to play devil's advocate sometimes. So you said he was with that girl.
No, he was with the girl from the club from May 5th to the 9th. If you go look at his lives. He wasn't with this blazing girl. He wasn't with her.
Yeah, but see, okay.
If you
hold on, Lan. No. Hold on. We are already confirming that they weren't together May 5th. She said they made it official. So if they made it official, that doesn't mean that they were in the same place at the same time. She said they made it official. That's what they're saying. She said they made it official at that time.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you made it official and you got engaged and you getting ready to get married and you quote unquote supposed to be pregnant and your man is on YouTube on the live with another woman in the bed, you ain't gonna say nothing?
Okay, here's the thing though. I'm not saying that the girl ain't little special with the situation. I'm just saying based off of what she's saying. She said she made it official. She said they weren't together at that time, physically together. They made it official. I'm not saying that she ain't cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and playing dumb in this situation. I'm just saying because again, someone confirmed that they just made it official. That could have been by phone like someone just said. So that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying it's true or not. I didn't say that she is 100% truthful or 100% lying. It is definitely there's something there. We do know that there's something there because he's not denying her.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is
Amber and Gio have some receipts when it comes to certain things. So again, there is a connection there. It could be she's pregnant. It could not be. I don't know. I'm not going to absolutely say that she's lying. I don't know. But what
I'm just going by that she says she's a month. She says she's a month pregnant.
Okay.
So today is what's the date today? The 13th, 14th. Mm-hmm. Today's the 13th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when did she get pregnant?
Well, here's the thing.
Because Derek's been with other women.
I'm gonna answer your question. We don't know exactly when she moved to Cleveland. She says she has moved to Cleveland. So how do we know around that time she didn't move to Cleveland? And while he was playing all of these females, they had a little freaky tales and she ended up getting pregnant.
No, I don't know. Excuse me for my ignorance, but I was pretty sure she said she moved to Cleveland. She moved to Cleveland before him and Monique broke up because she said we was just talking at that time, and I had moved to Cleveland.
That makes it more possible. It only takes one nut to get pregnant. So that makes it more possible if she moved before May 5th and they didn't make it official, but they were still having freaky tales.
But she says she's only a month. But this had to happen. She said that when she was talking with him, he was still with Monique. She said that.
But that doesn't mean that they weren't having freaky tales. They wasn't having sex. That don't mean they weren't having sex.
But she'd be more than a month.
Okay. I think you're not understanding what I'm saying. If she's been in Cleveland, let's just say she's been in Cleveland for the past 2 months. Let's just say if she did move to Cleveland before May 5th, how is it that sliding in and out of all of these females, it's not possible that in between that time, because again, it takes one pump. How is it that she possibly isn't pregnant? That's what I'm saying. if she moved to Cleveland beforehand, hell, if she moved to Cleveland around May 5th, how is it that it's not possible that she could be preggers?
I'm saying she's not a month. I'm not saying she's not pregnant. I'm saying she can't be a month because the timeline don't add up.
But he was in
Cleveland
pregnant,
at that time. But it's not a month.
But he was in Cleveland at that time. He couldn't go anywhere.
Right. But who did you see with him on the lives?
Doesn't matter. Oh, he can be on the live with someone. No, Lynn. Let's not act like we don't understand F boys. He could be on the live.
Oh yeah, I know he's
on the live with someone and turn around that same night and bust a nut somewhere else.
Okay, but why? Okay, if you see this girl, he's on the live 4 days straight with this girl, and you just made it official, and you're supposed to get married, and you pregnant. You're not gonna say nothing?
Okay, I'm not debating, and I'm not even debating what you're saying doesn't have validity. I'm not debating that she's willing to be a sheep and allow stuff to go down. That's not the debate here. The debate is it possible she's pregnant? Because that's what I kept asking.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, but I'm just saying it's not a month.
Okay, I don't know because it don't take much for a man to slip and slide everywhere. We've heard those stories all the time. A man that got several women pregnant all at the same time. It don't take nothing. It takes one pump and you're done.
Right. And but what got me is when she said she ain't clout chasing. She said out of her own mouth that her boyfriend that she broke up right before she met Derek is a person that plays on the show Power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you watch Power, I know damn well you watch Love at the Lockup. It's no way.
That's not true. No.
Okay. But then, she said she met him at a club. He was doing a promo.
Well, that's I know what I'm trying to find out, because if she claimed that she met him at a promo,
that's what she said. That's what she said.
And again, and I will say this again, I'm gonna look at it all sides. I'm team truth. If it was a promo, did we ever see them posting about them being in Charlotte? I don't think we did. I didn't hear it.
I never saw a thing with him and Monique or him by himself in Charlotte. I never saw that. But she said that.
So unless they went to Charlotte, because again, sometimes when people go to Atlanta, they'll creep into Charlotte or whatever case may be to just see what it's about, unless there was no promo involved and then he just went club in the club or whatever the case may be. But again, that's what's making me suspect in the situation. But as far as her possibly getting pregnant,
oh yeah, she could be pregnant. I'm not down that. But what I'm saying is, she said on Gio's live that she met him at a club. He was doing a promo. She said that. So how you didn't know who he was?
It's possible. I mean, look, it's possible. Like I definitely understand that point, because at this point I am wondering. Promos usually say Love After Lockup star X, Y, and Z.
Exactly.
So that to me is suspect. But with that being said, thank you, Lynn, for your
all right, girl.
To bring up really. I appreciate you, girl.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Yuli, what's up?
I have two things to say. Okay. First and foremost, boy, this man is psycho.
For real. Girl, did not say he was an F-boy. Y'all, some of y'all was fighting. Oh, he just living his life. He been in jail for a decade. He's not no F-boy. Oh no, he a F-boy.
No, this is the type of man you sterilize, girl. This is what you treat as dogs. Damn. Yo, and I was like, I actually thought about it. I was like, nah, this gotta be a scam or something. Like, I'm literally thinking about it like this, but then I'm thinking back to like all the. Like, I even went back to that night on May 5th when he was seen with this other girl and whatever. And then the other girl said also that she knew him from a while ago. This dude is posting all his side chicks. Like, what the hell?
Girl, let me tell you something. And here's the thing again. I just want our women to do better, especially again, she's so young, and one mistake again with the F-boy can ruin your life, and not ruin it forever, because we all know we have all made mistakes and we can get back on track. But why even bother when he don't have nothing for you?
Girl, and buy a bomb.
Woo, like,
dang, like that's the shit I guess to me. Like, it's by a bomb. Like, girl, when did he ever buy you food? Like, did he ever bought you food? And I'm not talking about no Habibi type shit that you got from downstairs in the corner block type shit. No, girl. Like, did he take you out to a fancy restaurant? Did he wine and dine you? Or did you just guys just flop? Here's the bad. Let's do this.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But that's why I said he got a type. And again, he definitely always talk about light skin, light skin, light skin, which I don't like. But at the same time, it's more the mental that he embraces. It's the mentality of these women that he takes advantage of that. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, I mean, hell, even his own sisters have said that they brother and they love their brother, but they have even said he ain't all that.
Nah, girl, I gotta see it. I'm like what Stas says. I enjoy a man that does overtime. I cannot see if I don't see a paycheck. I don't see much. I don't see nice. Because how the hell, dude? I'm still over that. Like I cannot believe that. How you go? We have Monique month May. Okay, so let's say from when the show started to the May to the beginning of May, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's their timeline. Then we have around May 5th, we had that girl with the black hair that he was laying around in her house, whatever, taking pictures with him, putting them on Instagram. That's the other girl. Then we have Nisha's video. And we're not bringing up all the shit Monique said because that's a whole nother different deal. We're talking about Derek's bullshit. And then the picture with the four girls. To me, my question is, and I'm not even bringing up the girl self-esteem because that's evident of how it is, obviously. Let's be honest here. You wouldn't be with a man like that if you had any type of dignity in yourself.
But at
How?
23 years old, do you really? I mean,
No,
and I
girl, you learn to read the signs because at 23 years old, I was running wild and doing me.
yeah, but
But at the
but see,
same
that's what
time,
I'm saying. You
oh,
was running wild and doing you, and again, depending on where you're from, some people grow up faster than others. So
yeah, but I always learned to. My mother always told me, you can do you and have fun, but remember that the one that handles the responsibility is you, yourself, and you because you're the one that ends up carrying that. I'm not gonna say package or luggage. I'm gonna say human. In you. And it's that connection. But at the end of the day, yes, you do make mistakes when you're 23, but to make the mistake and then bring it up, how you're bringing it up and exposing something that is very private, because you don't even know if that's a decision, what decision you're making. Let's just put it like that. And then you're coming up here and you're saying all that you gotta say for men that you know very damn well is not gonna respond because he didn't respond to the previous one before you. It makes me question a lot, and then that's why I'm wondering. I'm not gonna make a decision on whether this is real or not until I see the receipts.
I don't think
Because to
any
me,
of
it
us can make a
smells like a
decision.
scam, but then at the same time, if it is true, I'm not gonna say this is gonna ruin Derek because Derek is gonna make money no matter what. Unfortunately, he's making his money out of the pains of others. So that's exactly how he's gonna continue to do so. But I'll be honest with you, like until I see an actual video that shows this situation, I'm not eating the whole cake here.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I don't think any of us, legitimately, any of us can say what's 100% true or not right now. We're just hearing her side of the story. So at this point, who knows? But I'm saying that my thing was, is it possible that she could get pregnant? Yes, it's possible. You know
Oh,
what
of
I'm saying? Like
course.
it's definitely
Yeah.
possible. So, and again, we don't know the timeline on when she got to Cleveland. And if she said that she's got to Cleveland or she's been in Cleveland, yeah, it's possible. It only takes one pump. But anywho, you
Yeah.
got other people down here. I appreciate you, mamas. Thank you for
No problem. Have a good night, guys.
you
Bye.
too. You too. All right, Megan. What's up? What's up?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I just, I had a lot of questions just because her interview, it just came off weird. Especially as, she kept saying, I'm a college student. I'm a college student. And I'm like, hold on. So you just picked up and moved across the country
Yeah, that's
in
one
the
that
middle of a
kind of
semester? Who
Yeah,
does
well, her
that?
semester, that definitely did not.
When what semester did you know what I'm saying? What semesters are you working with? Like,
Right. And then
cause
again, like if she was living in Charlotte, like there's so many other cities that are thriving next to you. Like you literally could have did Atlanta, you could have did so many. So like I don't know the fact that she and again, I
and
would
it's
is if
no, go
Cleveland
ahead.
is known for dentistry. Well, I mean, I guess every school has dentistry, but at the same time, why is it that nothing was popping off in Charlotte of all places? That's a major city, like that's a known city. So I was confused by that. But go ahead.
It would be very scary for me, you know, to start a program in one state, pick up and move to another state. You lose credits,
Right,
in that transfer process, you lose a lot,
right.
and then you got to establish residency, if you got to apply for financial aid, unless you're paying cash to go to college and you're taking out loans, you got to establish residency. You just can't pick up and say, I'm going to move to Michigan next week.
Well,
Michigan will say,
she
no, you can't.
claims she got family. Remember, she said she got family in Cleveland, and she said that
But
her
even if you
father.
got family, you have to establish your own residency. Like you got to go get a cable bill in your name and, go down there and get your license.
Well, that ain't hard. That's a hustle. That ain't hard.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
depends on how long, because again,
yeah.
every state and stuff or every city has their different terms of, I guess, what
Terms,
they
I've done it.
yeah,
So I
exactly.
just remember doing it and it was hard. And like I said, every state, you know, New York State doesn't take your North Carolina teaching license, different things
Right,
like that. You got to reapply for a New York State teaching license if you want to graduate down here and then go up there. So
right.
it's just like, who wants to go through all that
Yeah, I feel you. I
for a
feel
dude
like
you met for 2 or 3 months,
yeah,
right?
everything is suspect right now. Again, everything is suspect.
Met in May.
Yeah, yeah, everything is suspect. Certain things that she said is suspect. If she claims she met him at a club, how does she not know who he was? But again, but he is not denying her. He's not
And then
denying her.
move your
So they
whole
have met.
life. I know they probably have met, and and he does that to chicks. So he probably has met, and like the other girl was saying, Monique was with him, with him for those days, and I was like, well, he probably had Monique. Remember, Monique was always saying she was in the hotel for 4 days by herself. He
Exactly.
probably had. He probably was
Exactly.
moseying on around and had one chick in one hotel and another chick in another hotel
Yeah.
and staying at home and probably had a niche at his mama crib because they
Child,
like
no
her.
telling. See that man, the way he moved, you don't know what he was doing, where he was going.
Was
You don't know
going.
none of that
So
stuff. Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, yeah, he left her alone, and I was like, girl, Monique, she always play herself too, because she always will say it. Like, and I'd be like, Monique, don't say that. Did you just say out loud you stayed in the hotel for 4 days by yourself? You
Yeah, but
ain't
we
go
ain't
out and
gonna
see
talk
the
about
city or
her.
nothing.
We ain't about to talk about that one. It's like we gonna talk about this current one right here because
Yeah.
we already
So,
know
but
we done talked about her too much. But yeah, definitely. But
I
yeah, this
just, yeah,
blame the
that
girl.
was my main question about that, just to pack up and leave your life in about 2 months and the say you're enrolled in a whole nother school in a whole nother state. How did you
Right.
get into this school? It's summer session. Ain't no financial aid out here right now, like for summer sessions.
I
What school
had
are you
summer
in?
session financial aid
I get it sometimes, but you gotta really save. You gotta save your money correctly during the fall
during
semester.
the spring semester and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I
Most
really do
people,
what it do, honey. I remember them
no,
summer
most people
financial aid.
spend that money. Most people can take
Yeah.
that check and go and spend it, and it's so. I know. That's how I know. And I'm like, what is you? How is she in school? What school is she in? Where is she going?
Right, right. Well,
And
thank you, Megan. I
yep,
appreciate you for coming up. I'm about to bring someone else up. I
yep.
appreciate
Have
you.
a great night, guys.
You
Love
too.
you.
You too. Thank you for your support. All right. What in the world happened? What's up?
Hey, girl.
Hey, hey, hey. So what's your take on all of this? What's going on?
Oh, this foolery, honey. And it's like, I just hope that she, because at this point, Derek is who he is. there is no denying it, and anyone who knows him to this point, just they should see him a mile away. So what I feel that, not saying that he needs to be by himself, because there's always going to be someone willing and waiting in the corners, wanting to be picked. Hey, look at Ike, what Ike did to Tina, and there were still a plethora of women who still chased him down. So my thing is this: just don't take him serious.
Right.
Just don't take him serious at this point. But as far as the young lady saying that she is pregnant, I just really want her to understand, and I really don't understand why people don't realize that AIDS, HIV, other diseases that might have a cure, don't have a cure, are out here still.
Preach.
And just in this day and age, with so many types of contraceptives, so many types of protection that you can have, having a baby is not the only thing that you should be preventing. You should be preventing so many other things. And just by you willy nilly just out here letting folks run into you without being protected, like, don't depend on him to protect you. You need to protect yourself. At least if you can say that, okay, she's young, that's great, but at least to walk around or have protection, or require him to have it, where you can pull it out your own pocket and say, here you go. But it's just to have that knowledge of, it's not saying that you can't have relations and trying to police what you do and how free you are, but just be smart about it. Because I go back to, it was a young lady who, the one who came out, I think it was either last year or the year before last, and she's young, and she was doing some things in her life. I think the one that was associated with Chris Brown, and I think what, Nick Cannon or somebody, and she came out and she wound up saying that she almost lost her life from catching HIV, to where she almost died.
Allegedly, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, I'm not saying they gave it to her, but I'm just saying that she actually came out and she told her story, and she actually has a YouTube page and everything, where she talks about her story and just shows her journey of her getting her eyesight back, being able to walk, and all these various things.
Who was really, really thin, that was like in
yes.
Okay.
Well, she almost lost her sight. She's getting her sight back, and she wasn't able to walk, and all of those things. She thought she was going in because she was sick or maybe had COVID, but she wound up them telling her that. And that is the thing that we are hoping that she prevents, because how reckless he's living right now, you have to protect yourself, even if you do take him back. Because I hear from her so much in her voice, that hope. That hope where we're young, we're young, we think that everyone's gonna love us and all of these various things. But it seems that from the track record that we see, not only does he find people who have insecurities, but it seems that he also finds people who maybe have daddy issues as well.
Well, he knows how to pick them.
Yeah, he really does.
He knows how to draw from that trauma and stuff. He knows he's masterful at it. Like, at this point, the fact that all of these women all kind of sound the same in a certain way, they all sound the same. So that's the thing is, he knows how to pick them. He does. Is that it is what it is. And yes, as long as there's going to be women out there like that, he's going to be able to hop from one to the other. And that's just what it is. Because, I mean, even in the Amber interview, he sounded so damn arrogant and so narcissistic. Like, it was just like, he don't get it. He don't get it. He does not. And why? Because he has the way that he's doing women right now, he hasn't had that happen to him yet. So at the end of the day, he doesn't get it. He walking around here like he macho man. He's the shit. So yeah. That's
just toxic. It's toxic, and it seems that he enjoys this. I think we've said that a few times before, that he's enjoying it. It turns him on.
Yeah.
It really, truly turns him on, that he feels that, you have these women fighting over you, and all of these, you're creating drama, and sitting back and watching it, unfold in front of you.
And all of them imply the same thing. What he says in private is totally different than what he claims in public. They
Mhm.
all say the same thing. What he says in private, Monique has said it, Nisha has said it, this new girl, Blasian, has said it. At the end
Mhm.
of the day, you guys are all claiming he says all the right things in private, but in public, he is saying something else. And again, at the end of the day, if he is not willing to say the same thing to you in public like he does in private, believe the public him. That's
Right.
who he really is. But go
Right.
ahead.
No, I was just saying right because it seems like you're it seems like you're acting as if he's a married woman. I mean, a married man, and he's trying to hide you back on a secret. It reminds me of just, so many different people. You got Martell and AC. You have Stevie J and how he did Jocelyn. All of these different things. So I guess because it didn't work with the older woman, Monique, so I guess now he's going the other way and going with a younger woman
He may
who
have
seems.
several women. This is
Mhm,
just one that's coming out. We don't know who he got on. He could have one that's older. He could have one that's middle aged. He could have one. He could have
mhm.
a variety, girl, a variety.
I hope she's not pregnant because I know it's cute now because you feel like, oh, you've locked someone in and you feel that he's going to be on your beck and call, but he's not. He's not, and it was so much that she tried to give as, oh, things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. I'm going to make him do. You're not gonna make him do anything, baby girl. You
Yeah.
can't. You can't even probably get that man to call you because again, you're in the a lose lose situation because you love him more than he loves you.
Again, and the one who cares less has more control. I
That's
like
it.
that's what people, these young girls listen. The one who cares less has the most control. Y'all keep
Hmm.
saying that Derek act like he don't care because let's be clear, he's showing you he don't care, which is why he has no problem saying with a smile on his face, I wish you well, while he has
Hmm.
sat up there and done some F shit. So at the end
Hmm.
of the day, y'all gotta believe him for what he's showing you, what he's showing you in public, what he's denying in public, but believe that.
Hmm.
Believe it. That's who you dealing with. Not the one who giving you the lovey-dovey and allegedly saying he wants to marry you. Believe what
Hmm.
he's showing on camera. Believe what he's showing when he's out and about. That's him. But go
Because
ahead
all
with
he
what happened.
because all he's going to say is it's us against the world. So then you feel like you're on a mission and that you don't want anyone to have your spot. So that's all he has to say. And
Right.
he can get that girl right back in. That's all he's pretty much probably going to say if he decides that he wants to continue on or either drag her or maybe give her some breadcrumbs along the way just to keep her to stay. Because to me, from the conversation that she had and how she was acting, it don't take much to keep her right there.
Exactly. And that's why
Hmm.
she kept saying things are going to change, but she didn't say, no, I'm completely done. And how many times have we heard women say, I'm completely done, but still get back with them anyway?
Well, of course, like with Monique, it was I'm not done.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Well,
So,
let me
but
get out of here and let you have
I
some more people come
appreciate
up.
you. What in the world happened? You have a wonderful evening and definitely
Thank you,
stay in
honey.
the chat if you want to still, talk and everything. But I appreciate you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Hey, beautiful, sad girl.
Hey, girl.
How are you? How are you? So, what's your take on this?
Child, first of all, she rubbed me the wrong way talking about old and 42. First of all, boo boo, on my worst day, you could
Yeah, I was
never,
like, what?
in this bonnet with this good head scarf and this good facial mask on, I'm on still pull while she up here in this Sally Beauty Supply flea market a la La Bamba ass looking wig. Girl,
Oh
that
Lord, come
part.
on. She 23, sad.
I
Don't
was
bring look, don't
23
bring the
too.
Sagittarius out. She
I was
23.
23 too, very 20 years ago. And for granted, yeah, I was, my, the
Right,
situation I was in.
right.
And I was young, I was dumb, but that was a different kind of young and dumb. That was young, dumb, and scared. This is just young, dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah, yeah.
And women, I really need them to understand. I don't get this new generation where sex is just, oh, I'm gonna get them. But no, baby, that's your most prized possession. You just don't give that freely to anyone. And you know how this man moves. You
Right.
know how this man, you see how he moves. Why would you just, I need them to be smarter. I need them to be smarter than what they've been. And that goes for Phoenicia too. He talking about, oh, and I saw the Amber, and he was like, they was just making amends, and she was like, oh, he apologized. Okay, you apologize. You ain't have to, you could have did this over the phone. You're not
Well,
gonna come in my
and better
house.
yet, making amends ain't smacking somebody's ass.
There you go. Cause you already know all them cheesing and he and hi baby, they was in the bed
Right.
cooking and hoo and the ooh and later on.
Right.
I'm not gonna give a
Right.
man myself, because that is a soul tie. That's whatever spirit he got on him, you didn't
Mm-hmm.
got that plus 5 more.
You better say it. You better
And
say
if
it.
she is pregnant, I pray for this generation. I really do. I take them to
Yeah,
the
me
altar with
too.
me faithfully, because a child is not a pawn. A child is not going to keep a man.
Right.
It's not going to make that man do better. It's not, he may not even, Derek ain't nobody's daddy.
Right.
It's just, no. And
Derek
like I
can't
say,
even take care of Derek.
exactly. Derek at the casino, betting on black and red. Leaving women in the hotel for 4 and 5 days. If you ain't gonna leave me for 20 minutes, let alone 4 5 days. That's
Telling you.
I'm at a loss for words, and like it's I just really hope she's not pregnant, because it's not cute. It's not cute to be in a. What are your goals? That cannot. Derek is not a goal.
He's not.
Derek is somebody who I would bang, and that'd be a one nighter. Gone on about your business. He'd be looking for me, and I'd be gone.
If you're gonna do a one nighter with protection.
That's that part. It's too much going on out here. I ain't never seen, and then as open as this, I ain't never seen folks get on Instagram and say, "Hey, I got a herpes outbreak today." What, bitch? What? Did you just really? No, it's not cute to be going to the clinic and getting shots of penicillin up your ass, and no, use protection, protect yourself. Like the young lady said before, if he's not going to protect you, you should have the right mind to protect yourself. And
Right.
being what I've been through, Derek is playing a very dangerous game. Like I say, you
Mm-hmm.
know my story, Chris. And there's
Mm-hmm.
some folks out there that have that mentality: if I can't have you, no one will.
Right.
And women are just as crazy as men. And
Mm-hmm.
these hoes is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're a different type of crazy. And you
You
don't
got
know
a
what
point, but he thinks it's cute though.
it's it's
He thinks
it's
it's cute.
it's not cute. It's not adorable. He ain't even cute. No, he used to be. I was like, oh, look at little boo boo. He's cute. Derek done got
Little
so
boo boo
ugly
with
to
the
me.
weave dreadlocks. Apparently, he got weave locks,
I
girl.
don't know, cause I don't think you can get weave in the feds, and he had them regular ass dreads when he
No,
came home from prison.
Look at Amber's video again. Them locks is longer now. Mind you, they could be growing, but they did look super long and thick compared to the
I'm gonna
ones he had before.
I'm gonna cut him some slack, because I had dreads for 12 years, and I want to say
Mm.
they grow like crazy. And some people do get a retwist every 2 weeks. I was one of them, because I don't want no nappy ass edges. I need my stuff retwisted. I don't like the yaman look. No, twist me up right now. So I'm gonna give him a little slack on that one. But all this other, Derek needs to stop. Derek needs to focus on him. He's not going to further his career, because right now it's nobody's going to want to work with him. The only thing you going to get booked is at a club. You're not going to get movies and TV and all this other stuff, because you come with too much baggage. You come with too much drama.
I mean, he may get and I'm not trying to be mean, but he may get the chitlin circuit type of movies, the straight to DVD movies. I mean,
Girl,
it's
he gonna be
possible.
just where he is, a small little role on Tubi.
Yeah, yeah, and he may be
And
fine
I'm
with
not.
that.
Yeah,
He
and I'm
may
not
want to
knocking
be
to
the hood superstar. He may want to be the hood celebrity. He
mm,
may not be trying to reach certain heights. He may just be comfortable with the hood status of being known and being in those type of movies. Which, hey,
no.
if that's his goal, that's his goal. It is what
What
it
you
is.
doing it for though? If that's your goal, then what are you in this for? Because every goal has to have another goal in front of it. I've achieved
Right.
this goal. Let's go to the next. Don't never stay stagnant. He's gonna put himself in a place where he's just gonna stay exactly like what's her name? Kaya. Kaya could have
Kaya
had the
who?
Kaya, my neck. My
Oh, what
bad.
about her?
I'm saying Kaya could have had so many different opportunities and platforms, but she didn't. But she never wanted to grow. She didn't want to leave the Queen's Court in her basement behind the wood grandmama panel.
Well,
And
see, here's the
TS
thing.
wanted
Here,
to.
okay, hold on. Let's just go really quick into the Kaya situation.
Mm,
Everybody, that's why I'm saying everybody doesn't want the because sometimes going to certain platforms means that you can't be as free as you want to be with what you say.
that's
She
true.
may not have wanted that. She may have wanted her own independence on still being able to say what she say, but still make her money. From my understanding, Kaya is still going strong in the YouTube game, and she does have a good amount of followers. Maybe she is comfortable with that. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people's
Last
comfortability.
time I hate to cut you off. Last time I was in Florida, Kaya was still driving that wrapped yellow school bus with her old my neck and my back cover on. But if you comfortable driving the
She may
80s
be comfortable.
Metro van, that's you. But
She may be
you supposed to
comfortable.
grow.
But your phone is staticky. My beautiful
Oh,
Sag
girl,
girl.
I snuck on. I'm working. I'm gonna let you talk to whoever
Oh,
wants to talk. Y'all know I had to sneak on.
I
I've been.
appreciate you sneaking. I appreciate you sneaking in. But yeah, definitely we this is just we gonna have to sit back and see if some more receipts come out. But I appreciate you so much for sneaking in and giving your
And
commentary on this.
thank you for the prayers for my baby. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you so much. He'll be
Yes.
home.
I'm glad he's good.
Girl, he came home from the hospital after 2 weeks. Now they had to remove his kidney, but hey, you can live with one kidney, so it is
For
what it
one
is.
kidney, right? He just got to take care of himself.
Just got to
Absolutely.
take care of it.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm and again, I'm gonna continue to pray for him. So then that way, again, he maintains healthy. He eats right and
Pray
everything.
for
He'll
me
be good.
so I won't knock his head between the washer
Oh
and the dryer.
Lord,
Cause
that
he's gonna be
Sagittarius
18
coming
and be
out.
smelling this little stuff. He's trying to be a little Derek. Where I told him, I said, "You not gonna
Oh
turn
Lord.
my house into the best little whore house in Texas. We ain't having it."
Oh
So
my
say a
God.
prayer for me. Love you,
I will
girl.
say a
Thank
prayer for
you.
you. Love you and thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Now okay, we have the Rozzy. Now you said you had a lot on your mind, Rozzy. I think this is your first time up here, right?
It really is. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you, beautiful? How you
I'm
doing?
fine. How are you? Hi,
I'm
everyone.
good.
And look, I cannot believe that I'm actually getting on this panel to speak,
Well,
right?
hey, this is a comfortable setting. So go
This is
ahead. Go ahead.
hilarious to me. It really is. Because guess what? I am almost 60 years old, if God says so, in August. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that part. And I can't even believe I'm on social media following this whole thing, right?
Hey, sometimes we need an
It's
outlet
kind
and
of
a release.
hilarious. It is. But it's also very serious because, of course, no woman wants to see a man, treating a woman wrong, right? Okay.
Right.
So, I have a lot of life experience given my age, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But all I want to say is this. I think, and I could be wrong, that Derek may be smarter than people might think. And to me, it seems like this could all be a publicity stunt, right? Because if you listen to him, he tells you all the time, I'm going to prove you guys wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what better thing to do is to get a woman up there to say, I'm pregnant by him, this, that, and the other, and he treated me incorrectly and all this stuff, only to say that she was incorrect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to make him look horrible, right? So
Mm-hmm.
then in the end, when it's proven that she wasn't, telling the truth, that he's going to come out looking like a shining star. So I'm just saying, I don't know. I could be wrong, and I don't have anything against him in the sense that, like you said, I have a son, a grown man, okay? And he
Mm-hmm.
does happen to be a Libra. And people are talking things about Libra men and da 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 da. And
Mm-hmm.
look. And let me tell you, and God knows I have gone through things with my son, but if I tell you he has grown into such a wonderful young man and he has two children, oh, you understand? So I only wish the best for that young man. And the reason I say that is because, like you said, that man been in jail for prison or whatever for all those years. Okay. Come
Mm-hmm.
on now. Let's give the man a chance to let's see what's going on. Now, like you call him an F boy, right? And
Facts,
I
yes.
remember one time I pressed unlike on a video you had done on that one, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, let's just try to give the young man a chance. I could be completely wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
think about it. He lost his mother, all this stuff. So if he can find a way to make money legitimately, let him do it. Now, maybe it's not the correct or right image in the public eye to be a womanizer, this, that, and the other. And then, like you said, but if it's a legitimate way for him to make money so that he does not have to go back out there on those streets, okay? So all I'm going to say is the girl could be an actress that was hired to put this out there. You know what I'm trying to say? Look at it. It's just weird to me.
No,
And then,
I get you. No, I get you. But do you mean that? And again, let me get some clarity, because technically it's legal to use women and for them to take care of you, but that doesn't necessarily make it right. So are you saying that in that sense that, hey, if they're willing to give it to him,
no, I'm
okay,
not saying that at
okay,
all. I'm not
okay.
saying that at all. What I am saying is read between the lines, okay? He
Mm-hmm.
tells you all the time, oh, I'm going to prove it to you guys. I'm not that bad of a person, right? So what I'm thinking is happening, this girl could be a hired actress. I'm sorry. I could be delusional. I don't want to sound delusional, but it's possible. And if you notice, he's close with the guy. I don't want to name the person's name. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he got his little thing going on or whatever. So to me, it could be um I'm gonna say quote unquote money move. Okay. Oh, let them talk about me, let them make me look like a bad person and so on, right? And then, like you said, I'm gonna show them differently. I'm gonna prove them wrong. So what better way to do that is to have other than to have all these women out here calling him a jerk and whatever. You get what I mean?
Okay,
That
so in other words, yeah, a publicity stunt. Now, here's the thing, though. Again, that's possible. I don't put it past anyone to do that. Now, and again, thank you for being honest. Even though honestly, you can dislike or like it, it's still
no,
someone's
no, no. But
choice.
I
No, no,
changed
no,
it. I
no,
took
no,
it
no. Hold
off.
on,
I
hold on,
took it
hold on.
off.
No, no, I'm saying that at the end of the day, whether someone likes the video or dislike the video, they are listening to the video. So at
Right.
the end of the day,
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
trip
And
over
then
that
I,
type
I
of
went back later and took that away. You know what I mean? So my opinion is probably very unpopular compared to, some of the other opinions. But like you said previously, you were like, everyone is welcome to have an opinion here.
stuff.
And we're not going
Absolutely.
to slander
Mhm,
people or whatever, or make them feel horrible. But I
mhm.
can't, like I said, again, I can't believe I'm even responding to this or even following it, but I'm going to put myself in a mother's shoe, of a son. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, my son will walk around here silent and he is a Libra, and he's a father of two children. And if I tell you, he's the most he's the best father ever to his children. And he goes out of it. He does not play about his children. So I'm going to even say this then. I'm going to go further and say, so even if the woman is pregnant and he becomes a father, and just like I said, doesn't necessarily mean the man has to be with the woman to be a father. That may be something also that will grow him up. You understand? To be a better man. Because if you have children, children grow you up. Okay? You there? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm sorry, I had to mute really quick. I don't know if you saw. You can see when there's a cross out on the mic that if it's on mute. I'm sorry about
Okay,
that.
okay.
But
But did you,
here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, and one thing I have noticed, I have definitely noticed, is that women who have sons, a lot of them are saying, give Derek a break, give Derek an opportunity. He's had trauma, he's had this, he's had that, and I get it. Here's the thing though, there's a lot of people who have had trauma. There's a lot of people who have been to prison. There's a lot of people who haven't catched a break at all compared to Derek. Two truths can coexist, is what I'm trying to say. At the
right.
end of the day, Derek comes off as a user. That's just my opinion in the situation. And we can say all day long, well, these women allow him to use them, but that doesn't make it right because in manhood, real men ain't trying to use women, period. They
Okay.
are providers, they're protectors. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is that two truths can coexist. Yes, at the end of the day, you can have a good time and live your life without sitting up there giving all of this lovey-dovey BS that you know you don't mean. You can sit up there and live your life and have fun and do all of that stuff. Too many people are talking about he claiming he wants to get married. Too many people are saying what he says in private is not the same thing he says in public. I'm saying that we can all look at the situation and say these girls definitely have some issues and they are definitely all of his type. They all definitely allow Derek to use, you know what I'm saying? Derek uses them to a certain extent based on what we're seeing, but he could still be an F boy. Like at the end of the
Okay.
day, he can be an F
Uh,
boy.
And not to cut you off, what I'm saying, please don't take what I am saying to mean that it is okay for him to mistreat women.
Oh
That is
no.
not what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this as well. He's been very open about the fact that I am single and I just want to live my life ever since, his breakup with the other person,
Yeah,
right?
but here's the problem though, Rozzy. This is what I'm saying. He may be saying that in public, but what if this girl has some type of validity in what she's saying and he is giving her the oohs and ahs and we're together? What he's saying in public, he may be saying that doesn't mean that he's not giving these girls a false reality behind the scenes. That's what I'm saying.
That is true. And that is true. But as I said before, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking this is a publicity stunt. And I could be wrong, but time will tell. You understand what I mean? Because also if you notice, the girl started mentioning her number of followers all of a sudden. And then even in the interview with Geo, she wants you to follow her. Girl, bye.
Well, and look,
Why are
I'm
you
not
wanting more
saying this girl is
followers
telling the
at this
truth.
point?
No, I'm not saying this girl is telling the truth. And Jessica, which that's definitely a nice way that you spell it. You keep saying why be mad at him. Wait, like I think you're new here and welcome.
Oh, okay.
But here's my thing. Saying I'm mad at him, I don't give a shit about Derek like that to be mad at him.
Did I say that? You're talking to
No,
someone else,
no. I
right?
said Jessica. I said
Oh,
Jessica.
okay, okay,
I
my
think
bad.
just give me 1 second.
Okay,
I am not mad at him. But at the same time, this is commentary, and I like to give all sides of the situation. So at the
right.
end of the day, when you're saying in the hood, a real woman, at the end of the day, you have women who are very naive. Does that make it right for a man to use them? No. At the end of the day, especially when he knows he's not going to take her seriously. And he claims he was raised by women. So at the end of the day, he knows better. He knows better. But to say that I'm mad at him, I don't give a shit about Derek like that. This is commentary. Like this is commentary. I
This
like
is hilarious. Oh
right.
my
I
god.
like to play devil's advocate. Like Derek don't make or break no bills over here for me
I
to be.
heard that.
So at the end of the day, this is commentary though. This is what we do. We do dialogue, and sometimes I'll give a different perspective because other people are giving a different perspective. We need to hear difference of opinion. So
Right,
that's just what
right.
it is. But go ahead.
Exactly. So no, I'm not gonna, take much more of your time. I appreciate you
Oh,
for
I
allowing
appreciate
me to
you.
speak.
Yeah.
and I will continue to follow. And I subscribed
And
all of that.
I hope I
So
didn't make you
wait,
uncomfortable.
look.
I hope that we were able.
So between you, Gia, oops, I shouldn't be naming names, I
No,
guess,
that's fine.
and
That's great.
Amber, and you know what?
Amber.
You guys have truly produced your own reality show. So
No,
we
I
doing
appreciate
reality
you.
TV. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
interesting. So my thing is, even if he's doing it as a publicity stunt, he's getting what he wants at this
Right.
point.
That's true. He's a hustler. He is a hustler. So we're not gonna deny that he is
Huh.
a
And
hustler.
look, and then him and the other one that he working with in East Maryland or wherever, I ain't gonna say names.
Oh yeah, him.
Girl, they probably got this stuff all planned. Okay, and I just want to make this comment
Hmm.
because someone in the chat said that he has now refused an interview with someone else, right?
Yeah. I didn't
So
know
that,
that
that
was
does
all
that
about.
not spell publicity stunt to you? Oh, now this woman is claiming that she's pregnant by me. Now I don't want to be girl by everybody by.
Or he can be on his arrogant stuff, and he only wants to deal with certain people who have a certain amount of
Right, I
subscribers.
get all of that, but I'm just telling you my intuition, I will say.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's
definitely.
telling me something different because that's why I said Derek may not be as dumb as people think.
All right.
You understand what I'm
Now, here's the
saying?
thing. I think Derek will use any opportunity to get ahead, or any person to get ahead. That's how I feel, but that's my opinion on the
Right. So
situation.
he wants to paint this image as being a horrible person. I get that. But I don't know. So we just have to see how it goes, how it plays out. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I'm
But
also
you're
going
more
to say,
than welcome to come up here, even if you have a difference of opinion. You are more than welcome
right.
to
No,
share
I appreciate it. So
your.
yeah, let me go back and hear some more.
Yeah, no, and if you don't like something, you can thumbs down, thumbs up. It
No,
don't
no, no.
matter.
I didn't, but no, because I didn't like, him being called that per se. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, because hey, I don't know. It is what it is. I want to treat everybody, you know, as a decent human being as much as I possibly can. Give them an opportunity to show themselves to be a better person.
Do
And
you do
then
that
for
with
me,
Monique?
I
Do you
don't
do that with
believe
Monique?
everything. Look, I don't
Hold
believe
on, Roz.
everything
Do you do
I
that with
see or
Monique
hear.
though? Do you
Huh?
do that with Monique?
I did until she started like dogging him so horribly. Like you
Okay.
said, I'm almost 60 years old. And just like you said, every young woman, not every, but I, as a young woman, was so in love, and got my feelings hurt, at a time myself. But how about this? I didn't do this kind of crazy thing to a person.
Right.
You
Oh,
get
I
yourself
agree.
together, you get strong, and you move on. Like you said, you take it as a learning lesson.
Right. But on this channel, both can get the smoke, and that's
And,
my
and
problem.
that's fine. And I get it because, like you said, I'm not a content creator. I'm only here for the entertainment at this point
Right.
now. Because
Right.
now it seems like it's a story in and of itself. But it's
Yeah.
cool. I love it. I'm gonna keep listening and I want to keep following. And look, and if I'm wrong, you can tell me, Rozzy, you're wrong, girl.
You know what? Here's the thing. I don't want it to be a situation where people are busy trying to prove that they're right or wrong. I feel, because then at that point it's not about the actual topic itself. It's about that you just want to prove that you're right or wrong to that person. I don't like that type
Right,
of
right. And,
vibe.
and I'm not, but I'm saying because my opinion may be not as popular.
And that's
You know what I
fine.
mean?
It's still
So then you
acceptable.
could say she was wrong, or in that sense. I'm just trying to give the man a little bit of a benefit of a doubt. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
that's all I'm trying to do. Okay,
definitely, definitely. We appreciate you, and definitely, well, I appreciate you, and definitely come back.
I will.
And whether it's a popular opinion or not, definitely come back. And I appreciate
Right,
you for coming
right.
up
I
here.
just wish, I really do wish the young man the best. I wish all of them the best.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
However, like you said, it's just wrong for anybody to just get out there and try to dog the other person in such a negative manner.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just not right. And I don't think I've seen him do that to people. And then, like you said, and most of the time when he's doing interviews, he's talking about her because they're asking about her. It's not
Right.
like he's out there saying, "Oh, Monique is this or that."
That's
You know
true.
what I'm trying to say?
Right. That's true. That's true. Definitely. But yeah, I
Okay,
appreciate you.
okay.
Thank you so much for coming up.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good
Okay.
night.
All
Bye-bye.
right, you too. Bye.
And Jessica, I saw your comment. You were saying people in general. I got you, girl. I got you. You weren't talking about me necessarily. You were talking about just in general. Why are people mad at him? Again, like I said, I think two truths can coexist. I'm not on the side of female or the female side. I'm just speaking truths. A man will treat a woman no matter the age, how she let him, just like a woman will treat a man how he lets her. It was plenty. Okay, we get that. But again, for me, that still doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it right. Like, that's why karma comes into play. That's why those type of things come into play, because people can keep making that excuse, but when you know better and you still do it, that's how karma comes into play. So again, people can say that all day long, but then at the same time, if karma comes and hits Derek right in the damn mouth, just like I say, if karma hits Monique right up in the mouth, hey, you knew better, but you didn't do better. That's my whole point. It can still be wrong for doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So, and again, we're dealing with, I can understand the age of Nisha. I can understand the age of Monique. Clearly, mentality wise, they may be older, but they clearly definitely have some things going on there. But a 23-year-old, yeah, I think most around that age, 23-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're definitely, their nose is wide open. They think they know everything. And even when they see the signs, they try to ignore them, or even if they make excuses for the signs. But yeah, so definitely. So let me see. Monique saw you guys. Tracy Trendy apparently just posted something about some receipts. Did Monique just post some more receipts? Is she still going about receipts? Y'all let me know, child. Is she still going about receipts? He called her for sure after those posts, for sure. He did. That's his pattern. Yeah, you right. It's not right. And he will get what's coming to him. That baby might be his karma. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, look, because everybody says that. Well, you willing to allow that person to use you, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Use her up or use him up. But when you know it's wrong, and you know that you wouldn't want to be treated that way, or you wouldn't want any of your family members to be treated that way, there's a responsibility there. So therefore, that means your karma is still gonna come at you. It is what it is. Tasha K says she has an exclusive from the former fiance and she's bringing receipts. Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna see about these receipts, you guys, because I like this dialogue. And again, you don't have to have the same opinion. I liked Rizza's opinion. I like Jessica's opinion. I look at all of the opinions. And again, when I comment to you guys, it's not an argument, but it's just, I hope you guys realize it's just commentary. I play all sides to see what people's perspectives are. So I'm hoping you guys understand that. But this is still a safe space for people to come and be able to give their opinion, even if it's an unpopular opinion. That's what I want. Because like I said, I don't do yes people. I don't want people always, yo, you right, Chris, you right. No, miss me with that. I like to learn from different people and get different perspectives. So that's what this channel is all about. So with that being said, we're going to probably come back. We are probably going to come back once we get more receipts and see what this is all about. And they saying she backtracking. Where are they saying she backtracking at? If you knew better. And Jessica, by the way, I like how you spell your name. I think that's so dope how you spell your name. I hope I'm saying it right. It's Jessica, like, Jessica, but just spelled different. If you knew better, you would do better. They don't know any better. I don't know. Because, at the same time, when you're insecure, if a man cheating on you or things like that, or apparently, there's certain things you will tolerate when, even though you know better, you're insecure. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think some of them do know better. I do, but they were insecure and they were just willing to deal with it. Oh, it popped in your recommend? Am I popping up in recommends now? You just go to my page, Jessica, the Chris Nicole, like it's spelled on there, and then just hit the subscribe button. You should be able to hit the subscribe though on this actual live. You should be able to hit the subscribe button on here. So definitely hit the like button. And oh, it's not Jessica. I'm so sorry. How do you pronounce it? I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. Yeah, and that isn't that normal trying to defend him, but then diss him at the same time, child. That is definitely a woman who don't know what she wants. That's just what it is. It's and her story isn't even consistent. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I said I need to know where they met because it's not adding up. You know what I mean? But see, the problem is that Derek moves in a certain way. He moves sneaky. So there are things that we may not know that he has done that just because he didn't tell us about the move doesn't mean that he didn't make that move. You see what I'm saying? So you just never know. It's see just C A Seneca. Oh, Jess Seneca? Girl, let me just say Jess. I hope I'm saying it right. I'll just say Jess. She is backtracking. Yeah. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to wait and see. Yes, he is a smooth talker and he moves smoothly too. But again, smoothly with women or girls who are willing to ignore it or they don't know any better. That's the thing. A lot of us on this live could spot a Derek from a mile away because we've lived life. We can spot him from a mile away and we can smell him from a mile away. But again, that's why I said he has a type and it's not just about looks. He has a type. Okay. I'm okay, yeah, Jess is cool. Okay. He a 304 child. I don't know what a 304 is, and I'm scared to ask you, me. Keep saying they were together for a while. Okay, so she's doing another interview right now. Is that the Tasha K interview that you're watching, Natty, right now? Because if that's the case, honey, we may have to come back a couple of days from now or something and talk about this because some receipts are gonna pop up. Some receipts, and again, RZA may be right. This may be all a plot to keep Derek's name out there and keeps Derek's name out there that is separate from Monique. Even though, again, he's always going to be tied to Monique. Monique is always going to be tied to him. But again, bringing up these different females will give him possibly a way to get a new show. He may be working a system like that. Right, CC. I mean, that's just what it is. That's definitely obvious. Oh, yeah. You know what made me? Okay, see, you showing your age too. Yes. Remember the beeper days, and you used to put that in the beeper and flip it around, and it would spell it out. Oh my gosh, you taking it back? Yes, I'm that old. I had a damn pager. Okay, so yeah, I remember them days. Oh, this was from her live last night. Got it. Well, I know Gio is gonna go. And I think he's going to post the lives either tonight or tomorrow. He's going to do another live about it. So we'll definitely see then. Maybe we'll come back after that, or maybe we'll come back in a couple of days. But with that being said, you guys, I just wanted to speak on it. Yes, me, yeah. Oh my gosh, Pamela too. See, we all probably around the same age. We remember them days, right? The pagers, and literally you would spell out stuff and then flip it around, and you would, yes. Those were the good old days. That was the first technology that we experienced, was those damn pagers, child. But on that note, you guys, thank you so much again for supporting me. I did see some new faces, some new names. Please, if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Definitely. I talk about a variety of stuff, from reality shows to this type of drama to scripted television to life experiences. So we talk about it all over here. And with that being said, you guys, I appreciate you taking the time out to talk about this, but we coming back. I mean, this is not going to end. And like May said, every time I think I'm about to take a break, something pops off and I got to come back on live. And that's just what it is. But again, this is the content that I like to do. I'm loving it. So Pamela, really, I don't know, Pamela. I don't know. Maybe big sis or auntie. I don't know how old you are, but yeah, definitely, you guys. Love you guys all. Please, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next live or my next video. Toodaloo. Oh, yes, Natty. And you're new too, I think. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, and there'll definitely be more to come, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night.